Hello there. Welcome. Please come in out of that awful heat out there for a moment. Well, no, it's not awful heat. It's quite a lot of heat, but nothing could possibly be awful on such a wonderful festival day. You know, this is one of my very favourite festivals. Getting to celebrate life, authenticity, being your individual self, and yet still being accepted in a community. Wonderful when individuality and community and acceptance work together. It's such a lovely, lovely day for a festival. Have you been enjoying all of the amenities, all of the fun, the celebrations? Good, I'm so glad. Although, you know, festivals, while they are quite exciting, they can also be, well, a bit overwhelming sometimes, can't they? I completely agree. The energy in the air, the crowds, the noise, the commotion, it's all very exciting, but sometimes it's nice to have a moment of respite, to cool off in the heat, to relax a little bit. Well, you have found yourself in the right place for that, my friend. This is the festival's restoration booth, where we just help you take a moment to ground yourself, relax, cool off, hydrate, whatever it is that you need to feel refreshed and ready to continue enjoying the festival. We know that not all fairy folk like to party from sun-up to sundown. Some of us need a few moments of introspection. Exactly. So if you would like, I would be more than happy to help you relax a little bit, offer you some support if you would like, perhaps touch up your makeup, help you cool off, any of those things. Does that sound interesting to you? Good. Well, you just have a seat, alright? Take some time to relax. We have this booth a little ways away from the biggest of the commotions so that it's not too terribly loud. And you're welcome to just sit and be yourself for as long as you need to, alright? Good. Why don't we take a nice deep breath together, alright? Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Oh, no, I wasn't doing anything magical with my hands. Just the visualization of breathing in and filling up your lungs with cleansing energy, and then breathing out and letting your body relax as you breathe out can be quite helpful, even without help from fairy magic. Let's do another deep breath, shall we? Breathe in and out. Good. One more time. Everything good comes in threes. Breathe in and out. Well done. You're looking a little more centered already. If you would like, I have a little gift for you that might help you rehydrate a little bit. It's important when it's so very, very warm outside that we don't forget to take care of ourselves while we're enjoying all of the merriment. This is a potion of enchanted water. It might not look like much. It really just looks like clear water in there. But it has been enchanted to enhance its ability to hydrate and nourish you. A single sip from this bottle is the same as drinking an entire glass of water. So, the entire bottle is quite a refreshing beverage. I wouldn't drink too much at once, though. Starting out with just a sip is a good way to start. But if you would like, I can give this to you. You can have a sip now, and then just take a sip for the rest of the time that you're here. And you can take it with you too, so that whenever you feel that you need some hydration, when it gets too hot and you start to feel yourself getting a little bit sluggish, you can just take a sip and it will instantly help you feel refreshed. Does that sound good? Wonderful. There we go. Just a sip, as I said. You can always have more later, but don't chunk the whole thing or anything like that. Good. Yes, it is quite nice, isn't it? I mean, it's still water. It doesn't necessarily have a flavour per se, but it's just so very refreshing. Crisp and cool. Perfect for such a warm day. Well, I'll leave this sitting beside you right here, okay? Feel free to take a sip whenever you need it. Well, I hope that that's helping you feel a bit cooler already. It is very, very warm out there today, isn't it? The heat of summer, when the sun blesses us with its mighty power, helping inspire energy and growth. But it can also be a bit too much sometimes. Your makeup, your face paint here, it's looking quite lovely still, but if you would like, I could help you just touch it up a little bit. With it being so warm, it's perfectly understandable that you might need a little bit of touching up throughout the day. I have these little cleansers here. This is a very soft, special little blotter. It's made from cotton silk, from a cotton spider. Are you familiar with cotton spiders? Well, they're very, very tiny, usually rather bright colours, rather cute actually, and they create a very, very strong silk that works almost like the fibres of the cotton plant, except even softer. And these are perfect for absorbing things, and they work very nice for little skin blotters when it's very, very warm out. So if you'd like, I could just take this and just very gently dab it around your face. I will make sure that I don't smudge any of your makeup or anything like that, but this will just help you feel a bit more fresh. Good, 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 good. You don't have to do anything specific, alright? Just, if you would like to close your eyes, you can. Otherwise, I will just very gently touch this around your face. Okay. Here we are. There we are. Just good. Good. Right, could you close your eyes, please? See how very soft that is. Cotton spider silk is one of the softest materials in the world. Very gentle, soothing, quite absorbent too, so it's an excellent little tool for such a day as this. There we are. Good. Good. Would you like me to get about around your neck too? Of course. This will hopefully just help you feel a bit more refreshed after such a warm day. Would you mind if I reach around and get to the back of your neck a bit? It's of course where we can certainly hold some heat. Alright, just a moment. There we are. Perfect. How is that feeling? Good, I'm so glad. If you would like, you can take this with you that you can use for the rest of the day too, okay? And it's yours to keep, no need to return it or anything like that. It's a wonderful tool. You can also just wash it with some clear water or a cleaning spell, of course, and once it's dry, reuse it. It's an excellent little tool, especially in the summer. Well, there you are. Perfect. Now, if you would like, I could put just a little bit of a protective powder over your makeup. It's a very fine powder that's not going to feel heavy or make you feel any hotter, but it's just going to lock in your makeup and keep you feeling, well, powder fresh, I suppose. Let me show you what I have. These are powder flowers. Have you ever heard of them before? I'm not surprised. They're not very common, not in this forest anyway, but they are flowers that produce a very, very fine, powdery-like pollen substance. And this pollen is an excellent source of, well, powder. It has some natural healing abilities as well, so you can use it in other ways, like on wounds or to clean wounds, things like that. But it also makes for a wonderful facial powder. So I could just take some of the pollen from these powder flowers, just very gently dab it around your face. And that could help to keep your makeup looking as perfect as it did when you started the day. Good, good, good. Right. Get my little brush here. That one's got some good powder. Good. Alright. Now, if you don't mind, could you close your eyes? Good. There we are. Just put in a little bit of powder. This nice, soft brush. Good. A little more from our powder flowers. Right, now on the side. How's that feeling so far? Good, yes. Like I said, it's very, very lightweight. It almost has a bit of a cooling effect too. So it will help to keep you nice and cool for the day. Nice and cool and nice and fresh. Good. Now, if you you like, I can get just a little around your eyes and your nose. If you close your eyes, please. Alright, you can open your eyes now. Is that feeling alright? Good, good. I'm very glad to hear it. You're looking much fresher already. But you know, it's not just the heat that can be a bit overwhelming. It's also just being around so many different people. Even if they all have good intentions, it's still just a lot of energy surrounding you all day. All of the sights, the sounds, the tastes, the smells, everything makes your senses light up. But if they stay that way forever, then that can be a bit overwhelming. So if you'd like, I could help to just cleanse your senses a little bit. Just help them all relax a little. Sort of brush away some of this excess buzzing energy. The buzzing energy of a festival is something quite delightful, but doesn't affect everyone the same way. Sometimes it's okay to need a little bit of a break. Okay. Well, I have here a beautiful, soft Pegasus feather. Freely given, don't worry. Don't worry about any sort of nefarious purposes or anything like that. Freely given by a friend of mine, actually. I used to ride him when I was little. He's a bit too proud for that now, but when he was small and I was small, we enjoyed it together. Anyway, a Pegasus feather is a wonderful item for cleansing and releasing things. The Pegasus, of course, is a very pure creature. Purity, freedom, flight, letting go of the worries of the world, all of those sorts of things. And this feather from its wing is a wonderful, wonderful tool for just helping you feel refreshed and free. Okay, so if you would like, I will just use this very gently, brush it along your aura first, up and down a little bit without actually touching you, and then I can brush it on your face too if you would like. Okay, good. Well, let's start just looking at your aura here, okay? There's definitely quite a lot of outer energies affecting you. Not that any of them are particularly bad or negative, but it's just a lot. I understand. I'm exactly the same way. So I'm just going to take this and just pass it over your aura, okay? All around you, above your head, around your shoulders is where we carry quite a lot of energy too. Just brushing this into your aura here. Cleanse away anything that might be causing confusion or any sort of pent-up energy, I suppose. Just help you feel a bit more calm, hopefully. If you would like, you can take some deep breaths again too. Breathing in and out. Good. Breathing in a sense of calm, gentleness, and breathing out. Letting go of the energies of other people. Breathing in and out. Good, Good. I think that's, yes, that's certainly better. Now, would you like me to also just gently brush this on your face? It doesn't have any extra benefit, I suppose, except that it is quite relaxing. It can certainly help to just soothe the mind, reset the senses, I suppose. Right, good. You can close your eyes if you would like, or just watch as I gently brush, gently, gently, gently brush, gently brush, gently brush, brush, brush. Good. Gently, gently, gently. Gently, 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 soft and pure and cleansing and free. The energy of the Pegasus I give to thee. Gently, 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 gently. Ah, how does that feel? Yes, it's a wonderful tool, isn't it? For cleansing, for helping to release that which does not serve us. Even good energy can be excess energy. Now, since we've gotten rid of some of that other energy that was sort of mixing in with yours, if you would like, I can also walk you through a little bit of an exercise to feel more grounded, more centered in yourself. Sometimes with all of these other flitting emotions and energies and all of the sensory stimulants of a festival, we can lose our sense of center. So if you would like, I could help to just bring you back in a little bit. Take the focus from out here, just bring it back in, just bring it back in, just bring it back in a little bit, just a little bit if you would like. Okay, good. It's very, very simple, don't worry. I would like you to just watch the flame of my candle here, okay? Just watch the flame as it moves around. And as you watch it, I want you to think about the little flame inside of you. You and your individuality. You and your authentic self. Being genuinely, wholeheartedly you. And I want you to picture that little flame right in the center of your heart as you watch this little flame, okay? Now in a moment I'm going to start moving my hand around, and it's going to, at times, momentarily pass in front of the flame. And when it passes in front of the flame, I would like you to blink, please. Just a nice, gentle blink. Now, if you need to blink other times, that's okay too. Don't dry out your eyes or anything like that. But just every time that my hand passes in front of the flame like this, blink your eyes, okay? Just a nice little blink. It's a physical reaction that can help to just remind us where we are. Remind us of this current moment of ourselves, our bodies, our surroundings, and our little flame inside of us, alright? And so just keep following the flame, and when my hand passes in front of it, just good, blink, Just a little blink there. Good, good, good. Just follow the flame there. Good, 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 good. Just a little blink, blink, blink. Wonderful. Excellent job. Keep focusing on that flame. The little flame inside of you. Good, 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 good. And blink. Good. Just focus. Good. Focus on the flame and blink. Well done. Blink. Just focusing on that flame. Celebrating your authentic self on this wonderful festival day. I hope that you have found a community of people who understand you, appreciate you for who you are, support you in your journey to becoming yourself. You know, it's not a straight line, I suppose. Sometimes finding who you truly are can take many forms. Blink, blink. That's okay. We are constantly changing, constantly evolving. As long as you are authentic to yourself, that's all that matters. Blink, blink. Well done. Keep looking at that candle. And blink. Good, good, good. Sometimes just little games like that can be a wonderful tool to take us out of the commotion of a moment and just have us focus on one little thing. One little game, one little thing. Now, if you'd like, I also have my little chakra crystal here. This is a crystal that has all these different stones that coincide with different points on the body. The top here is your crown. The bottom is your root chakra, found at the base of the spine, and all of them in the middle here. And it's wrapped with copper wire around a lovely little piece of selenite, which is known for its cleansing and balancing properties. So if you would like, I could just pass this over your aura too. That way, just in case there's any confusion, any imbalance in your chakras from such a busy day, this can help to realign them too. So I'm just going to take this and just pass it over you very gently, okay? And if there are any sort of imbalances within your spirit, this will help to just realign them a little bit, okay? I'm just going to take this and just... to bring it down to the lower chakras down here too. Now, I'd like you to pick one of these crystals on here and follow that crystal as I move the stone around, okay? So just pick one of these, whichever one you would like, and follow it around. Just follow that crystal. Try to keep it in your vision. Just follow that particular crystal. Just do your best to keep it in your vision. just follow that little stone that you chose. Keep allowing my chakra stone here cleanse and balance your energy. Good, 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 good. Like I said, even good energy can cause us to feel imbalanced. It's not the ill intent of other people, of course, but it's just when our energies mix with so many others, especially if you are someone who is very sensitive to other people's energies, it can cause a lot. That is why here at the restoration booth, we wanted to make sure that you have a bit of a moment to yourself. How are you feeling? Good, good. I'm so glad. Now, we do actually have some cushions and blankets and things in the back. Not a blanket to cover yourself with, but to lay on. It's very hot. But if you would like, you are welcome to lie down and rest. Or you can go off and enjoy the rest of the festival too. So when we're done here, you have the option of resting more or rejoining your friends, of course. Now, before you go, this little heart is my last little token to you. See, this heart was woven from little twigs and branches from an alder tree. Are you aware of the magic of the alder tree? Of course, at least a little bit. The alder tree is a very, very ancient symbol of magic, and it's especially good for grounding us. All tree magic is good at remembering your roots, I suppose, but also at clearing away old emotions, old relationships, healing us from things in the past that were not in our best interest, that didn't serve us, people that didn't support us, relationships that ended up hurting us. And this little heart is meant to help you remember the beauty of you and the beauty of the journey of becoming your true self. As I said, it's not a straight line, and you are your true self in every moment of being yourself, even if you're not where you want to be. You are you. That's all that matters, alright? So I just want you to remember that with this little heart, okay? You keep track of that. Now, if you would like, you are free to rejoin the festivities, but you can also take a rest in the back as well, okay? It's completely up to you. But I do hope that visiting the restoration booth has at least helped refresh you a little bit on this lovely festival day. Good, good. If you ever need more restoration or just a little bit of respite from all of the energy, do stop by any time, alright? I'm always happy to help. I want everyone to enjoy the festival to the best of their abilities, and that includes making sure that they take care of themselves. Alright, well, happy festival going, my friend.